Olá, pessoal. Hello, everyone. I'm excited to have you all here. And as you know, I'm Laura and this is my channel, Portuguese with Laura. Today, I will be teaching you about the future tense. And we will be doing that with a song. Yeah, with a song called Todo Mundo Vai Sofrer by Marília Mendonça. Do you know her? But before we get started, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to the channel. You can click here to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. I upload new videos every week. Also, follow me on other social media. It's Sing Brazilian here. So let's get started. Before we dive right into the grammar, we will take a look at the song's background. Okay, I'm gonna give you a brief background on the song Todo Mundo Vai Sofrer. So this song translates to everyone will suffer. Todo mundo vai sofrer. These lyrics will express how it's inevitable to have a heartbreak. And because of that, we use this for the future. She expresses these ideas in the future. Okay? And the singer of the song is called Marília Mendonça. She was known as the Queen of Sertanejo here in Brazil. Are you familiar with that musical style? Sertanejo? Yeah, it's similar to country music, but unfortunately she passed away 2 years ago in a plane crash, so this left Brazil devastated. She was very dear to people here, but still she left many great songs and a beautiful legacy, and today we will use one of her songs, one of her great songs, to explore the simple future tense in Portuguese. We'll be learning a simple way to talk in the future tense that we call futuro imediato, immediate future. And it is the structure we use most in daily conversation. We also have the futuro do presente, that is a more formal future, okay? But this is the most common future, the one we're gonna learn today. So if you wanna sound like a native Portuguese speaker, you should express the future using this structure, the one I'm gonna teach you here, okay? And how is this structure? So this structure is formed by combining the verb ir, that means to go, with the main verb you want to talk about in the infinitive form. So this is how we create this structure here. In this song, Marília vividly paints scenarios of future heartbreak, of how she's gonna deal with future situations, making this song excellent for us to learn this tense. Let's pick up a few lines from the song, okay, and analyze how the simple future is used. Okay, so tell me here, could you understand some sentences, some words from the song? If you want to build up vocabulary, you can watch many other videos I already have here on my channel, okay? But today we're talking about grammar. So let's go to the grammar itself. Starting here with the name of the song. Todo mundo vai sofrer. Everyone will suffer. So here, the vai that represents the will derives from the verb ir, to go. And we have sofrer here in its infinitive form. This is the structure I'm telling you about. I have here vai. This is the verb ir conjugated. Okay, conjugated in the third person. And here we have the verb sofrer. This is to suffer, and it is in the infinitive because we have it here. So the verbs ending in R are in their infinitive forms. Okay, this is how we know a verb is in the infinitive in Portuguese, when it ends in R. So here, sofrer is in the infinitive, and we have the verb ir conjugated in the present. Okay, you use the verb ir here conjugated in the present, and then you use the next verb in the infinitive form. Let's go to the lyrics. Here we will see the structure repeating again. Let me give you a brief translation, just so you know what we're talking about. Então, já que é assim, so since it's like this, se por ele eu sofro sem pausa, if for him I suffer without pause. Quem quiser me amar, who wants to love me, também vai sofrer nessa bagaça. And here we come to the structure we're learning. Também vai sofrer. See here the verb ir and then the verb in the infinitive. So also will suffer. Nessa bagaça. Bagaça is kind of a word that does not have a meaning, you know. It means like something, it means things, stuff, but not in a good way, you know. Sometimes like a useless thing can be called bagaça, a useless place, or something you want to talk about in a bad way, you know, in a pejorative way. So you can use bagaça. Here she's angry, you know, so this is why she's using this word here. All right? Then she says here, quem eu quero não me quer. Who I want does not want me. Quem me quer, who wants me, não vou querer. Here I'm using the conjugation vou. That is the conjugation for eu, I, first person. Okay? Não vou querer. And we also get here the negative. So see, in Portuguese, we usually put the não before the verb, okay? Like this, não vou querer. I will not want. Não vou querer. So we already saw two conjugations. Você vai querer, você vai sofrer. Não vou querer. Eu não vou querer. I will not want. This is in the negative, but it could be in the affirmative too. Eu vou querer. I will want. Eu vou sofrer. I will suffer. That is the main structure. Let's see one more example here. Ninguém vai sofrer sozinho. Ninguém vai sofrer sozinho. Nobody will suffer alone. See here, I'm using this word, ninguém. That is also third person, so ninguém vai. Ninguém vai sofrer sozinho. No one will suffer alone, sozinho. If you have questions while I'm speaking here, you can leave it in the comments for me. So I'm talking a lot here about the conjugation. So this is first person, this is third person. What is this? If you know nothing about conjugation yet, I'm gonna show you. And also if you know some stuff but you don't know how to conjugate this verb, I'm also gonna show you this now. Here is the structure I told you about to form the futuro simples, the simple future. Here I'm translating from English, okay? In Portuguese, this is called futuro imediato, immediate future. So we use this to talk about something that will happen like immediately, a more immediate future, okay? Memorize this. Take notes. If you have like a notepad, you can take notes on, or yourself on your computer, whatever, but take notes of this structure here. This is very useful. So you should use the verb ir and you will conjugate it. But the verb is ir, to go. And then you will use the verb you want to put in the future in the infinitive form. What is the infinitive form? The one that ends in er. So I put the conjugation here for you, so it's easier for you to follow. So the verb is ir. This is an irregular verb, verbo irregular. So the conjugation of this verb do not follow the normal rules. You know, the normal conjugation ends. This is why it's different. You see, the verb is ir, the conjugation is vou. It doesn't make sense because it's irregular. So here's the conjugation. Eu vou, for eu. Eu is I. That is first person. Second person is tu. Tu is one way of addressing you. But nowadays, I put this mark here because nowadays we do not use this conjugation anymore. You know, this is like not only formal but also old. Even in some regions where people still use tu, they conjugate like this, like it is você. So instead of saying tu vais, they say tu vai. And this is the one I'm telling you a lot about. That is the third person. So third person is all of this. All of this is third person, okay? So você means you, and it is more common nowadays. So we use more the word você to address you. And the conjugation is third person. Você vai. Ele vai. He goes. Ela vai. A gente vai. A gente, if you don't know yet, is the same meaning as nós. So this means we, but the conjugation is different. A gente conjugates like você. A gente vai. Nós vamos. We go. Nós vamos. So the meaning here is the same. The conjugation is different. Vós ides. This one, you should listen to me saying this here and already forget about it, okay? We do not use this conjugation. We don't even use the vós nowadays, okay? Then we have vocês, that is you in the plural. Vocês vão and eles vão. So here are the examples from the song. Todo mundo is in the singular, it is third person. Vai sofrer. Quem me quer, não vou querer. Eu não vou querer. Even though we do not have the eu here, we know it's eu. Why? Because the conjugation vou is exclusive, only for eu, okay? And even for those that are not exclusive, you can tell from the context. So in Portuguese, we do not use the person before the verb all the time. The verbs are conjugated. So just by the conjugation, you know which person I'm talking about. And here, ninguém vai sofrer. Here's also third person, so vai. Is the conjugation more clear now? Is it easier to understand after this? I hope so. That's it for today. This wraps up our class. And I hope you enjoyed this song and this singer and this style. And I hope you learned the simple future here today. This is a much easier way to learn, isn't it? So using songs makes the learning process easier and funnier. And the best thing here is that you will start to memorize this through repetition. So if you listen to this song many times, you will start to memorize this structure. You know, this structure I showed you here today. So the learning will be natural instead of just trying to memorize a bunch of rules, a bunch of examples. This will be natural. You know, you will be listening to it and memorizing this with time. Okay? Don't forget to listen to this song a lot if you want to memorize and internalize these structures. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like this and subscribe for more. Até a próxima! See you next time! Tchau!